Hello everyone, my name is Azlina Azmi. I'm from Polytechnic Thankyou Sultanabaya, Kulim Kedah, and I would like to share my research about factors affecting academicians' attitude towards research. My team is Shakira Anwar and Muhammad Faizal Jamaluddin. Alright, so myself as a corresponding author. Okay, my layout. This is the layout for my presentation. So I would like to touch about the introduction, problem statement, research question and research objective, literature review, research methodology, result, and lastly discussion and conclusion. Okay, for introduction, as for your information, now Polytechnic is moving forward to transformation that involve the four core areas. So the first area is about to empowering the polytechnics, becoming a public university. The second area is to develop the programs, the program of the study and research in such area. And the third is to empowering polytechnic citizens with high knowledge and skill. And last, a fourth area is to create a high quality image of an excellent work culture. Alright, so in relation to the second and the first direction, alright, this one, it is a question whether most polytechnic staff are very open with their willingness to conduct research. Okay, and next about the problem statement. So the problem statement is in 28 July 2020, the number of academicians in Department of Polytechnics and College Community College are 9,749 people. And the trend, the research paper to be produced is 10% in 2018, 10% for the total number of academicians, which is 975 research papers. As for 2019, the numbers of research papers targeted were approximately 5 to 25 papers according to the size of institution. And the total of institutions under DPPCE are 128. So the range of papers to be produced ranging from 640 to 1,360. So it is approximately that 10 to 14% papers targeted to be produced each year as based on the total number of academicians. So this percentage is considered against the total number of academicians. Okay, our research question and research objective is to determine the relationship between usefulness and attitude towards research, and also to determine the relationship between relevance and attitude towards research. And the third objective is to determine the relationship between anxiety and attitude towards research. And lastly is to determine the relationship between difficulty and attitude towards research. Our research question is, does usefulness is significantly related to attitude toward research? Does relevance is significantly related to the attitude towards research? Does anxiety is significantly related to attitude toward research? And does difficulty is significantly related to attitude towards research? Okay, our literature review is adapted from Papanastasiou 2005, where Papanastasiou studied identified 5 variables, which is attitude as dependent variable, usefulness, relevance, anxiety, and difficulty as independent variables. So the attitude toward research can be defined as a detail of study thinking, feeling, and person's behavior towards research. And as to Papanastasiou stated that it is important to identify the attitudes toward research, that positive attitude can be developed. Okay, how about the usefulness? Also interpret that when people see that research is useful and helps in their professional lives. And another usefulness of research is it can enhance the leadership practice. Okay, as well as professional knowledge and so on. Okay. Okay, for relevance, that stated by Papa Nastasia that she said that relevance of research is referring the use of research in personal life, non-academic and non-professional lives. Okay, and also the research will become more integrated with teaching when the student aware that they are experiencing the research. Okay, and also from the Nigerian Research Institute that believe research is relevant. Okay, and as for anxiety we can refer as emotion that obtained from experience, and it can negatively impact our performance. Research anxiety also can be described as tension, fear, stress, difficult in understanding research. And difficulty of research is about actually a challenging in conducting research, challenging to understand the research process. Okay. All right. Next. This is our research framework, which is when we are trying to examine whether usefulness, relevance, anxiety, and difficulty will significantly affect the attitude. Yeah? Okay, and attitude is our dependent variable, and independent variable is usefulness, relevance, anxiety, and difficulty. Okay, for research methodology, we employ the study design by using data collection, and we're using an instrument adapted from attitude towards research ATR model by developed by Papa Nastasia, and the adapted ATR instrument include using 7-point Likert scale with 1 point indicate strongly disagree and 7 indicate strongly agree. So there are 32 items adapted from Papa Nastasia, covering 5 variables, and the variables are attitude 8 variables, youthfulness 9, relevance 4, anxiety 8, and difficulty 3. All negative items are recorded, so the higher numbered responses would represent positive attitude, and the survey items is distributed using online form. And the population of the study is 301 academicians in PTSBS at 1st June 2020, and the total response received were 220, approximately 73%, 73 and 9% from the total population, and the data collected from the academicians in PTSB. The internal reliability of the item scale is 1.864, indicate that all the items are satisfactory. So I will show the result. So this is the result, okay, for demographic. As you can see here, we have a gender, race, age, and department. So our department in Polytechnic Thankyou Sultanabia include 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 include the others. Okay, and this is the result for demographic for education, durations, alright, research output, and research work within the services. Yeah. So it shows that most of the respondent comply, at least have 1 to 5 papers to produce. Okay. And as you can see here, we have also, when the research output, we have most of the respondent, okay, they have to produce 1 to 5 papers. Okay, so this is for demographic. Okay, continue for demographic, research stage and research priority, research priority for personal interest, research priority for organizational interest. Okay, so for the research stage, as you can see here, okay, so most of them had complete at least one research. All right, and For research priority, when it's the research priority for personal interest, just a medium, and for organization interest, also a medium. Okay, so as a correlation here, okay, you can see the usefulness, okay, usefulness, anxiety, relevance, difficulty, okay, has their own significantly related to the attitude. Okay, so usefulness and relevance has a positive significant, difficulty and anxiety is negatively significant for attitude. Okay. This is a regression. So the regression issues at significant at the level of at the level of significant. Okay. Okay. Discussion and conclusion. So the result shows that usefulness significantly positive towards research, relevance also significantly positive towards research, anxiety also significantly and anxiety is negative, significantly negative towards research, difficulty we shows that significantly negative towards research. So the conclusion, we can see here that academician will convey positive attitude towards research whenever they perceive the research process and the research knowledge are useful for themselves and institution benefits. For anxiety and difficulty, the academician must overcome the fear in anxiety and must overcome the difficulty that they feel, the experience of research process. So, and as you can see here, the anxiety is about the fearness. So the academician must overcome the fear, and also they have to go through the research process, and they have to find they have to overcome the research methodology, the process, and also the method used. Okay, and difficult, they have to find, they have to attend the courses. Okay, they have to find the bodies to help them to achieve in the writing process, the research process, and so on. So in just such a way, okay, the academician can overcome the anxiety and difficulty towards research. Okay, that's all from me and my team. Okay, thank you for watching and have a good day.